The UK is back in the drawing board, trying to make things even worse with the recently passed Online Safety Act. A lot of people do not like the Online Safety Act. At least 500,000 signatures on a recall petition has been signed. And it's kind of like bothering Parliament right now. They're using it to implement even worse things into the bill and potentially expand the scope of the bill even further. They're now targeting VPNs apparently in the latest debate. MPs are considering whether VPN providers should be forced to implement age verification measures to prevent children from bypassing the Online Safety Act. I want to emphasize that the current government, specifically the UK's Minister for Digital Government and Data, Ian Murray, reassured that the government has already acted and will act against VPN providers not complying. Right now, they're just monitoring VPN usage, just collecting data, writing their fancy reports, but we don't actually know whether or not like VPN providers in the UK must actually implement age verification restrictions. This follows another bill by the UK House of Lords, which seeks to ban VPNs entirely for children.
A blanket ban of VPNs would apply to not just commercial VPNs like Proton and Mullvad, but it would also apply to like connecting for work. I think it's also banning VPNs. Like China does that, Russia did that recently. Like, is it really a good idea to be following the move of all these like authoritarian regimes that are notorious for doing this kind of stuff? So there's also the argument that we hear all the time, which I agree with, that if we make these tools illegal, people are just going to go to other tools that are not protecting their safety. And this is a perfect example. If VPNs should be age gating their users, underage users are just going to go to other VPNs that aren't doing that. And right now, people are already flocking to free VPNs, which usually turn out to be scams that are selling your data or worse. So it objectively will make people less safe by pushing them towards less safe options.